What do you not like about Sami Zayn?
It's not that I don't like Sami Zayn. I think the guy's a great wrestler, but they keep trying to push this guy, you know, on to be the heavyweight champion or whatever they're trying to do. And I was noticing in a thing I was watching with Aaron Rift and his crew, one of the gentlemen brought up another point about starting another feud between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. How many times are they going to shove this crap down our throats about Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens? You know, the last time was Kevin Owens. If Kevin Owens beat Sami Zayn, he was supposed to go away or whatever. And here we're going to be, you know, they're going to do the same thing again. Down the road, it's going to be Sami Zayn again, starting up a feud with Kevin Owens. Bull crap, you know, bull crap. You don't need it, you know. Sami Zayn they need to bring him and take him off in some other direction, you know. I just can't see it. I can't, you know, it just bothers me. It really makes me mad when they keep doing these coming around circle, circle, circle. It's like circling the wagons in a wagon train. And here comes the Indians. Okay? It's crazy, you know. I just really get sick and tired of the same garbage, you know, a year later or whatever. Supposedly, like I said before, that feud was supposed to have been over, that one match they had where if Sami Zayn won, then he continued on or whatever, yada, yada, yada. Well, he didn't. Kevin Owens won the match, so Sami Zayn is supposed to go off into the sunset, and here he is again. You know, he comes in every match, gets his butt kicked, you know. Then now he beats Baron Corbin, which is crazy. You know, they're supposed to be giving Baron Corbin this big push, and now it makes Baron Corbin look weak again. Here we go. You know, I just don't get it. I'm really sick and tired of it. It's ridiculous. They're doing it to all the superstars. The guys that they should be bringing up and pushing along, since Vince likes big sweaty men, you know, Sami Zayn's not a big sweaty man, you know, and I know a lot of people aren't going to like this what I say, but that's just the way it is, you know. Put him in NXT. Ooh. Or put him in the cruiserweight division where he could probably be the champion because he has the talent, you know. It's this back and forth, circling the wagons crap that they do. It just gets boring. It's very boring, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know.
What other things do you not like about WWE? I mean, I saw you complaining about the commentary.
Well, the commentary is just, that's the worst. That's probably the worst part of anything that WWE does right now is their stupid commentary because it's not organic. I mean, it's so scripted, it's sickening. Those you know, JBL and the rest of those guys, they sit there at their little desk with their teleprompters in front of them, you know, being told every freaking word to say. They can't even make a comment, you know. And JBL's the worst to me. I can't stand JBL. I couldn't stand him when he was a wrestler, and I can't stand him now as a commentator. Whether he's a heel or he's a babyface commentator, he sucks. He's got to be the worst. He's one of the worst I've ever seen. You know, and as long as WWE keeps doing these teleprompted, scripted matches, scripted everything, because that's all they are. It's a big production show. It's not, you know, it's a production. It's not wrestling anymore. It's just whatever. You know, it's getting worse and worse. And every week it gets worse. They were doing really good there when Smackdown, they split off and Smackdown started up again. It was pretty good. They had a really good show going, and now it's crap. It's just it's worse than Raw. It's gone right past, you know. Raw's bad enough with this 3-hour marathon, but now you got SmackDown going down the toilet as far as I'm concerned. You know, they need to be more organic, and I think even Aaron Rift would agree with me on that point, that it's not organic. It's just so frickin' scripted. It's sickening. And, you know, I could go on for days about the stupid commentary.
No, keep going. You're doing really good. This is what we're doing this for.
They need to go back to the old days like with JR. JR was probably the best. Well, I'm going to say it. JR was the best commentator that WWE ever had. The man could really get people. The point of having a commentary is to have. It's not for the people that are in the arena because they're watching it. They're watching it live. It's to keep the TV audience or the internet audience or whatever you want to call them entertained. And JR could do that. You watch any of JR's matches, pay-per-views, whatever, and he was into everything. He was into the matches. And it was fun to watch.
And he got you emotionally invested.
And you got emotionally invested in the matches. It was just fantastic. The guy was great. And I'm going to tell you something else. The guy that was as good as JR was Mauro Ranallo. And I know a lot of you people out there didn't like Mauro Ranallo, but if you've ever watched Mauro Ranallo when he's doing his other gigs with Showtime, because he's a commentator for Showtime Boxing and also for mixed martial arts, the man is fantastic. The man knows his subjects. He knows wrestling. He knows the holds, but they script him also, and you can't do that to commentators like that. These guys are organic commentators. They can keep the fans interested in the matches. And as soon as you become scripted, you're not organic anymore. And I don't care what anybody says about Mauro Ranallo. He's one of the best sports commentators around.
Tell him what he's like on sports. Like, talk about the differences that you see in Mauro Ranallo's WWE commentary versus like what you see on boxing and Showtime.
If you go to Boxing Showtime and watch Mauro Ranallo, he's the head announcer. Okay, he has two partners. He has Al Bernstein, who is a boxing historian. The man's been around boxing for 30 or 40 years. He knows everything there is to know about boxing, about the titles, about all the boxers. And then you have Paulie Malignaggi, who is a former welterweight boxing champion. He held the title for a couple times in different weight classes. So he's the guy that can give you the play-by-play from the boxer's perspective. But Mauro Ranallo is the guy that actually does the play-by-play. And the man is fantastic in that. He jokes. He has really good sense of humor. He keeps everything going. Keeps the matches interesting. So that's the difference. You got three guys that work very well together. They're a well-oiled machine. They're not scripted. They're not scripted. I mean, they do have directors, but they give them latitude to call the matches. WWE does not do that. They used to. They used to do it. There were some pretty good teams back in the day. JR and I guess it was who was JR's partner back then?
Jerry the King Lawler.
Jerry the King Lawler. They worked really good together. And especially during the Attitude Era and leading up to, but now it's all scripted. Everything is scripted, and there's absolutely no organics to it. They're obnoxious. The commentary now is they're obnoxious. I don't know. It's just really hard to explain. They're just not. They don't keep your interest. I want to turn it off if I can mute the sound, just not have to listen to JBL and all those other guys that they have in there, because all they do is sit there and argue. It's like they're like 3 or 4 kindergartners sitting in the playground fighting over a ball. One's out there kissing butt. The other one's telling everybody that, oh, poor this person, poor that person. They got, they lost the match because, they got robbed, they got cheated. Come on, give me a break.
If you want to, just let loose. I don't care what you say.
I mean, it's just...
No filter. There's no filter here.
It's just so bad. It's just so bad. It's so boring. It's so boring. Just like the match tonight, with when Jinder Mahal won the title. JBL was he's such an ass. He's such a sickening fool. I know he has to be he's the kiss, he's the kiss butt now.
Come on. I know you want to say
no,
kiss.
I'm not going to do that. He's the Michael Cole of on Smackdown. It's just, oh man, I don't know. It's just so bad. It's bad. It was really bad, especially when the New Day was still wrestling. They were just, You know, the commentary was just disgusting to me. A lot of the stuff they just, you know.
Yeah, and Byron Saxton was just being a little kid whenever the New Day would come out.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, come on, give me a break. So, I don't know.
Anything else about WWE that pisses you off that you want to talk about?
No, not really. Not at this point right now. That's enough. But I'm sure I'll think of a bunch of more stuff, and then we'll do another video.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments what you think about Angry Grandpa's rants.
Yeah. So
this is the no DQ Angry Grandpa.
Yeah, it's not really. It's not. I'm not Angry Grandpa. I'm the Gramp that runs the camp.
Yeah, he says whatever he wants with no filter, and trust me, he has got a lot of rants and a lot of things that he wants to get off his chest about the WWE.
Yeah. So anyhow, that's I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that don't like what I say, but you know what? I don't really care.
Ooh.
I've been around. I've been watching wrestling since I was a teenager, and I'm going to be 68 years old this year. So you tell me, what about the product, and I'll tell you about the product. What I think about it.
Yeah.
I think it sucks. But as long as the fans keep filling up the stadiums and filling up the seats, they're going to continue on doing exactly what they want. They don't care about the fan. They don't care about the fans. They never have, and they make money, and that's the name of the game. It's a big show. It's like the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus. So that's pretty much all I have to say on this rant. But I've got more, so
yeah.
Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and you guys can follow me on Twitter at Interstate Kyle and get more updates, or you guys can send me suggestions of what you want him to rant about. He doesn't have Twitter or social media, so you guys can just communicate with me and what you guys want to see from him.
Or just communicate through G&G Wrestling.
Yeah, you could. Which we'll be making more videos here very, very soon. It's just things have been really busy with us lately, so yeah.
Yeah, and Kyle has to get a haircut, so.
Oh my God! Don't remind them. Yeah, I'm gonna look like you. Bald is beautiful, right?
Yeah, that's right. All right, see ya.
So yeah, that's your rant for the evening.
That's it.
Yep. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.